Welcome back to our channel, guys. If you have been following this channel for quite some time, you must have already noticed that I mostly make videos on Marvel, DC, Raj comics and so on. And these are basically superhero comic book titles and stuff. And after reading so many superhero comic books, I am just bored and saturated with these superheroisms. And that's why I want to try something new, something different entirely. And so I tried the horror comic book title called Witches Volume 1 by Scott Snyder. It was an image comic book title, and trust me guys, it was a great read. I made a review video a couple of weeks back. You can check that out in my channel too. So after reading Witches, I was hooked onto these non-superhero image comic book titles. I know they have some great superhero comic book titles too, like The Invincibles or Spawn, but their non-superhero titles are cool too. So next comes in a crime, thriller, murder, mystery type comic book called Nailbiter, which we'll be talking about shortly. I just read it yesterday night, so decided to make a review video anyway. And after that there is science fiction, Oblivion Song and Injection. So these two science fiction dudes can wait for their own different videos because I haven't read them yet. Let's talk about Nailbiter Volume 1, There Will Be Blood. Sick front cover, I know. Now let's talk about the plot. The town Buckaroo in Oregon has spawned 16 vile serial killers in the past, and no one knows how or why. Like, this place is literally the factory of serial killers, and thus is aptly called the birthplace of serial killers, as I've said already. So an obsessed FBI agent named Carol was investigating their town, and suddenly he goes missing. Now his friend Agent Finch must work with Sheriff Crane and Edward Warren, also known as the Nailbiter, because he bites off the fingertips of his victims before killing them. Now Agent Finch is hellbent on finding out where his missing friend is and solve the mystery of where do serial killers come from. Now there are plenty of questions in this book, like who kidnapped Carol in the first place. I mean, is the kidnapper found? Is Carol found by the end of the volume? If he is found, then in what condition, living or dead? If he is living, then in what condition? Or if he is dead, then he is killed in what manner? Not all of the questions are answered in the first volume. You have to read the subsequent volumes to get all the answers, but most of the answers are there in this volume, and it's pretty dope, I must say. I liked it. The ending was good, although it is not an ending, it continues to the next volumes, and there are about 5-6 volumes, so I have a lot of reading before I can complete the whole Nailbiter series, and I'll do that in the near future sometime. But till now, volume 1 was so far really decent read. The artwork was really good. The story, it was a perfect balance between the story and artwork, I must say. So I think you guys should take a look inside and judge for yourself. Now let's take a look inside, shall we? Story by Joshua Williamson, art by Mike Henderson, and colors by Adam Gazowski. So this right here is Edward Charles Warren, the Nailbiter, and here you can see he is called Nailbiter for a reason. So the art is pretty cool. This is Bookburner, the first serial killer of Buckaroo. The story is pretty good too. I mean, I'm not disappointed in this book at all. I'm glad I shifted to non-superheroics for some time. So like me, if you are also a fan of serial killer, psychology, crime, mystery, murder, thriller and stuff, this book is definitely for you guys. And yeah, that's what I have to say. Don't give too many spoilers. Let's look at the cover gallery. Nailbiter Volume 1 was an enjoyable read actually, because both in terms of story and artwork, it was pretty good. The story was fast paced and the art was stylish enough and flowed perfectly well as the plot progressed. I would definitely recommend it. And now I would like you guys to let me know what review video you want next. Is it Injection Volume 1 or Oblivion Song Chapter 1? Comment your choice down below, and see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.